Hey look, it's Pokemon Gold version. Yeah, my Game Boy Color scene is the and Game Boy Color scenes are the same scene, so it's like just, you know, I don't want this asset, I want this asset. Really easy. Oh, and I also have to do that. Anyway, let's get the start of the game going at least. It is still gold, don't forget. This isn't crystal. Yeah, I think I want it to be daytime, so that's good. Yeah, gold is much better than red, blue, or yellow. It's not crystal, but it's still better. Also, I totally forgot to split the recording, but that's fine, I can do that later. Or I can do it like... where's the button? This! Yeah, that's gonna be seamless. Oh well. Nothing changed on the game, that's what really matters. Just a slight blip in the audio. Nothing in the PC, what a shame. Pokegear, woo! Yeah, totally Sunday. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Yes. Yeah, she still explains things even when you say you know how to do it. Here, I'll do the funny thing. Anyway. They're all rare Pokemon that he just found, and maybe that's actually true. Now, we could go with Cyndaquil, but... no, we're going with Cyndaquil. I'm going to use all three over the playthroughs, but we're starting off with Cyndaquil. Hey, Max. Windows open. Sure you don't see anybody out there? Uh-huh. Oh god, look at how fast the NPCs walk. Isn't it wonderful? Love it. It's so not Gen 1. And first tile encounter. No, I haven't, Max. Got a male, Cyndaquil, which is good. Yeah, Max, I think he said something earlier about, you know, how he should talk to you about racing this weekend, so... I don't know. Yeah, this totally isn't required, but I'll go grab this. Yeah, probably. Also, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Great. Let's see. Sure. Go with this. Yoink. Oh, that's a while, isn't it? Well, yeah, like I said, he hasn't messaged me at all, so I couldn't tell you what's what. Let me get off of this damn route. Doesn't hurt. I'm so used to the berry trees disappearing because of the item randomizers that it's like, wait, why didn't the tree disappear? Oh, right, because I actually took a berry from it. Oh, well, there you go, Max. Alright. Make that first save. Oh, it's the first save, because it didn't prompt for, are you sure? And come over here. Everyone's favorite scene to make them have to pee. So yeah, as the bot said a couple minutes ago, it is time for a break. First break of the stream. I know the game only just started, but I was honestly kind of hoping that Pokemon Red would take a little bit longer, but no, we got started with Gold first, so oh well. So the break comes shortly after Gold, but it's still at the normal time. After the start of Gold, I should say. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream I run ads. Prevents pre-rolls for next hour, blah, 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 blah. Ad-free gameplay, but ads right now while only this wonderful scene is happening. That's literally reasonable enough, right? Anyway, when I get back, we'll actually properly get started with this playthrough of Gold. Which, again, is another catch across the gens playthrough. So I have to catch 6 Pokemon in this game. And what 6 are they? I already know. You'll find out over time. Although you already know 2 of them. Because they're the 2 consistent ones through almost every single one of the games. I say almost because breeding and availability and such can be a bit of an issue at times, but again, this challenge is about catching Pokemon that are available in every single game currently available. So if this challenge is still going on when ZA comes out and one of these Pokemon ends up being removed from the available in all games list, blame Game Freak. The challenge started before that. Not my problem. I'm going off of the list that was created before the start of Red. I.e. before the release of ZA. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back. And you ever just go and stand in front of an air conditioner? Because I sure just did. Of course, it wasn't really running for a little bit there. While I was stood in front of it, it was fan only, but it eventually cycled back on, and oh boy was that cold. Anyway, back to the gameplay. What's an air conditioner? Dunno. Does this serve any purpose? No. But I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I don't mind spending a bit more time in this game, because the quality of life is so much higher already. Finally getting a car with AC. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a car with functioning AC. Mine has it, but hopefully it just needs to be refilled, because the car hasn't been serviced since it was brand new. What's a car? You know, Max. No. There's no item there. Right. I think it's an item capsule with Pokeball. But only in Crystal. Yeah, those do have AC. Many of them. Oh god, I can't imagine having one without working AC that far south, Evil. I'm just getting all of the items. This is not an item rando. You don't have to do that. I should do another one of them at some point. But I'm gonna be busy doing this for a while, so... Pay me to stream more, and I'll stream more, including things that aren't this challenge. Yeah, that won't happen. Car that doesn't move than a car that has no AC. I'd rather have neither, but I don't have a choice in the matter at the moment. The AC ports had no valves. Fun. Yeah, I strategically have to, when I have the choice in the matter, plan around when I go take the car for a spin so it's not just sitting there indefinitely. Because, yeah, even this far north, no AC is not fun. Yeah, understandable. Evil. I would like to get my car fixed, but money is always an issue, and plus technically, I don't need air conditioning, so... Obviously I can get by without it, since that's exactly what I'm doing! Good old Totodile. Didn't I turn off move animations? Yeah, I did. Clearly. I probably should have started attacking by then, but anyway. Nice crit, jackass. Good thing I've got so many healing items. See, they come in handy. There's my crit. Park the car in your house with that new AC. Yeah, that makes total sense, Kiosk. Right. Well, if they were to follow through, I don't think they'd be thanking you, but let's not go there. Yep, that's what he said. Alright, I actually have to talk to Elm directly. Backwards and forwards. You can work around that issue, Evil. I really love how much faster the NPCs walk around. It's just such a better experience. Just wait until I get to HMs and the bike. Also, catch tutorial? Nah, I'm good. Enjoy that while I still can, because I can talk English perfectly fine. Not really. I once again have not considered what Pokemon can learn what moves when selecting the Pokemon that I can use for stuff, so I may very well need to get like a Sentret or something else to be an HM friend for a little while, like how I had Oddish and Pidgey previously. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I am just so used to going through these motions, thanks to all the Gen 2 stuff I've done. Well, I've done Item Rando, Key Item Rando, Warp Rando, Key Item Warp Rando? Well, Full Item Randos and Warp Randos. Nice crit, although this isn't Gen 1, so I don't know why you're critting so much. You're also only level 6, so... yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I won't complain. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, you're not over there in this version of the game. See, I'm not familiar with red and or blue and gold and silver. There we go. That's the right combo. I'm familiar with crystal. Yep. Oh well. Another bug, huh? If I could get Ember, what is that, like level 10 I get Ember? Just going to do this. Just to be safe. Oh right, I went back to talk to her. Oh well. No, I don't need you to save it. I can half guess what the news might be, though. There's a couple of potential things that you would say. Good for me, so you say. Most likely no GT3s. Well, that's something, I guess. Let's see, no, it's... the replacement EJ asked about, yep. Oh, I can very much guess, I don't care to. Is there a Rock Smash boulder here? Oh. Or am I just not remembering how the layout is? Yeah, Max, how is that going to work? No, Kiosk, I mean... I don't mind the road courses as much, but... You gonna be able to have the car ready in time for that? Considering there's a reason we haven't run them in forever? Trying to remember how to navigate this cave blind. I got another potion. There we go. Took a while, but got there in the end. Yeah, I mean, legitimately, when was the last time we even ran them? 2022? Oh well, yeah. Probably... How enjoyable it'll be? Not. It won't be, based on how the car was last time we were there. Yeah. Well, we have done that combo before, but again, that was like 4 years ago, probably? Been a while. I mean, do remember, Callie, unless Max says otherwise, we would be running on the trash car version, so, you know, the shorter layout. So, that at least removes some of the trickiness. I don't even remember what Sonoma is. It's in California. Does that narrow it down? I've been there, so I can't forget what it is. Yes, totally. Can I get bike by the end of tonight? Maybe? The rate I'm going, probably not. Gonna be tight. Do I even need to deal with... I don't remember. I don't think I do. No. Right? I'm going to anyway. I don't think it's required. I'm so... Oh, I'm so used to... Okay, they got stuck. Good. I'm so used to randomizer stuff where I can just set every spinner to be a rotator. October 22. And that was probably like Coda or something, right? Oh, Charlotte Roval. Right, that race that I probably should have won, but didn't. I remember. Actually, that was the weird night where we split it across 2 nights, wasn't it? Yeah, I know we did Sonoma at some point. Well, and Coda. I think we did Coda. We did we? We did Coda at some point. I don't know if it was 2022. Pretty sure I remember people not stopping at the end of the back straight because, you know, raced it once and that was in the Clio. Yeah, that would make sense. We won't be running that exact version, at least. Probably. Also, did I learn a move there? I have 6 road courses in 22, including Coda. There's an item up here. What is with this encounter rate? I feel like I'm getting more encounters than I would expect in here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me not paying enough attention. But usually you don't get a ton of encounters. But I need to battle them anyway, so whatever. Yep, no move. When do you learn a move, Let's see. Did I tackle Mist? I feel like I tackled Mist. I didn't hear any sounds. Ember is at level 12. Fine. I just want to look at Quilava's moveset. Probably not worth it. But Gen 2. Yeah, quick attack 2 levels earlier. Don't care. I didn't want to talk to you again. We can hope that it works, or hope that it doesn't, because just fall back to GT3s. Why no MX5? Because EJ doesn't like to do anything that isn't, like, the same thing. I miss racing a number of cars, but EJ has the final say, technically. Except when ARPA wins. So you mean, like, most of the time? Yeah, seriously, like, MX-5s or Trans Ams, sometimes TCRs, but not always. Clio's too, maybe not as reliably. Clio's are very front-wheel drive, so they're difficult even for me to handle. But, yeah, just, you know, not my fault. Yay, there we go. I could do this in battle, but I'm just gonna do it now. Yeah, true, Max. Of course, technically, V-menu works well enough, so, like, I don't need to have made my own menu that has all the vehicle stuff in it, and yet I still did, so. Not quite the same thing, but you know. But I get it. I understand. Sage Lee? Lame? Also, goodbye, Bellsprout. Where's Elderly? Nice crit. Yeah, what Kelly said. Oh, well, bye, Hoodoo. Understandable. tearing those pedals apart is not fun, and then also needing to just get a replacement and deal with that, ideally. Also, not fun. No, I do want to go in here, because I can't be bothered to go back out properly, so, yeah, just escape route out. I think the real question is, can you get a potentiometer for less than a new pedal? Because in theory, yeah, you should be able to get replacement potentiometer or Hall effect sensor or whatever, yeah. Not necessarily the best long-term solution, but it's at least a patch. Max, I don't know how badly it's dying, but you could do what I've done and make your brake pedal more like a load cell, even more so than Logitech did by default. And swap the brake with the throttle, right? I know you've already been swapping them around a little bit, but you don't need all of the brake travel, right? I know I certainly don't use mine, in reality. Already have it on 85% dead zone? Jesus. How have your... well, actually no. How have your pedals died so much faster than mine have? Because you use yours more. A very simple question to answer. Even though my set is older. Alright, first gym already. I say already as if it took no time at all. I'm playing for like, effectively 40 minutes or so? Have to check the game. Ooh, that's good. That's really good, because that reduces the output from the flying type attacks. Huh, interesting, Max. Yeah, that wasn't critical to winning that battle, but that burn reduces the flying damage because, you know, it reduces attack, so that works well. PM can only be used once, and make sure to pick them all up. Don't be like me and ignore the fact that Body Slam is on the SSN. To be fair, I wasn't thinking about that, because I don't play Gen 1, typically. Well, yeah, obviously, Max. But to be fair, anything short of replacing them properly is a band-aid fix, really. And now we can already leave Violet and head for the next town. This isn't gonna help me, but I'll take it anyway. When I inevitably have to use Chikorita, I'll take it for sure, but yeah, obviously I care more about the charcoal. I love getting encounters first tile of grass. So good. Damn. I'm not used to these trainer placements. Weird. Don't like it. It'd kind of be funny, actually, to change some of these playthroughs into, like, challenges on top of the original challenge. So, like, make Crystal a full item rando. Maybe not change the Pokemon that I have to catch or where the Pokemon are available or anything, but just, like, make it a full item rando with the original Pokemon distribution. Because how many times have I played Crystal, you know? But at the same time, how many times have I played it in that manner? Playing it completely vanilla might actually be interesting in its own way. This way. I never would pick up these items normally, but because of all the full item randos with hidden items included, it's just like, oh yep, there's an item over there, there's an item over there, there's an item over there! I'll just pick them all up, because why not? Have I missed some? Probably. Do I care? Not in the slightest. There is an item up here. That's one great ball you got there. One annoying encounter. At least the encounters can be shiny now? Damn it, Mareep, why couldn't you be pink? Although it would also kind of sadden me because I can't use the shinies unless they're actually, you know, one of the Pokemon that I have to catch. Hey look, there's the other great ball. Yikes, Flykin. It can be so good sometimes, and then other times, it's that. Yes, I would love one of your rods, guy. Wait, why do you have multiple? I'm not falling for that. Oh, by the way, we're already at Pokemon number 1, if I can remember the bag system. It's nice to have pockets. I'm just gonna do it this way. Not that it shouldn't just be there. Yep. Pokeball, there we go. No, don't give a nickname to it. I went too far. I went too far the other way. There we go. Magikarp. I could have just re-enabled the one from before. You turned that way? Asshole. But I wanted to get the proper Gen 2 sprite in there. And that's also the gold sprite, specifically, so... it's not the crystal one like I normally use. Same with Quilava and Cyndaquil. Don't know why I'm leering it, honestly. Just Ember. Whatever. Please just kill it. Oh wow, Flaken. Wait, what is happening? Because I was reading Flaken's message and I feel like there was a lot more sounds. Could have been... bind, okay. Yeah, having a corrupted game is definitely not the way to experience Pokemon for the first time. That sucks. Not an optional trainer. Cool. Yes, I don't have a similar story, but I do actually have a game that was found. It didn't survive a fire as far as I'm aware, but I have a second copy of Pokemon Ruby that was actually found in a lean-to out in the woods. It technically had 4 walls and a door, but it was really just a lean-to. No, it was not a cabin. But the label was missing on it. It wasn't in the best condition, but the game works. I mean, I say that. I never got a successful dump off of it, but I think that's just because the pins are dirty and I never cleaned them. But yeah, it's a perfectly functional copy of Pokemon Ruby otherwise. I should really clean the pins, though. Get a Fent. I doubt it. This was also like mid-2000s, mid-late-ish 2000s. If anything, I think somebody just left their game behind accidentally. Oh, you see that one frame where he didn't turn left or right there? Oh boy. Pat is a ways behind. There was a single frame there where he turned... I don't know if it was up or down, but definitely... oh boy. Gen 2 spinners are the worst. They can literally turn each frame. And then there's the encounter rate. Turned down this way as I was walking down. There we go. God, these spinners are maniacs. I should be able to get a bike tonight, actually. Eh, why not? You're not a rotator. What's the item that's usually... the items, the TM specifically, that's usually down there? There we go, labeled. Swift? Ooh, that's actually not the worst TM in the world. That is not the worst TM in the world. Kinda want that. I can take another battle, that's fine. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that to work, but it did. No, I haven't seen that Flykin. That's impressive. Dumping it via sound, of all things. I mean, that kind of makes sense. If you can set it up to crash in the right way, yeah, you could read out the data as audio. So it makes sense, but still. Yeah, you can post a link. I might look at it at some point. $33 for a single pot. Right. I know shit's expensive, but give me a fucking break, would ya? Original DS by piping it through the audio jack. Neat. Yeah, I've dumped a game via my DS, but not quite in that way. Side note, dumping the game via the DS was painful because it was transferred over Wi-Fi. 802.11b specifically. Oh yeah, this is a trainer battle, isn't it? So, yeah, not fun. That's why I have a proper dumping tool now, because it's so much easier. I'm also very picky about contact with the pins, which is why I could never get that copy of Ruby to dump, but beyond that. Yep, Paralyze Cure and Poison Cure berries. Okay, got lucky there. Yeah, it's not good. I don't think it's quite dial-up bad, but it's very slow. I'll just get a heal real quick. I'm gonna be getting a bike towards the end of the stream, certainly, but it should be doable. Yeah, I don't need apricorns. Yeah, I can't say that I have the same experience with Picto Chat, but I do remember messing around with it at times. And the different trainer layouts is getting me. Very much not used to this. 60% of your childhood. Fair enough. Unfortunately, by the time I got a DS, I think my interest in handheld video games was starting to wane. You know, oh, I'm getting too old for this, or whatever bullshit. So I wasn't playing with it nearly as much as I had played with my Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Not one I could instead play on a console, like a home console, not a handheld one. Ouch. Hey, what's important is that you make the most of it, right? Make the most of what you got, no matter what that means. That means just dicking around with PictoChat, so be it. You can have fun with it, that's all that matters. It's not quite the same, but I do remember something from college regarding my 3DS. Didn't reach DSi before you were grown up. I never even got a DSi. Oh, I'm poisoned. But I remembered, me neither. Fair enough. They were the best before 3DS. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense, because they were effectively a better DS. But no, the closest thing that I could say for, like, the having fun with some feature of the DS. Again, not the same, really, but back in, what was it, 2015? I finally got a 3DS and a copy of Alpha Sapphire. And to this day, one of the ways that you get one of the events for the game is through Street Pass. Just, you know, from whoever has them. Not from, like, any official source, just once you have it, you have it. You can share it with others. So literally, just the one day, had my 3DS on with the game in, not running, and just, you know, had it closed up, flipped it in my backpack, went to class, came back, and sure enough, the light was flashing. Blue, I think it was? Opened it up, and yep, there was the Street Pass for the Eon ticket. Just had to go to class. Good times. Nice just being able to literally walk around and get an event distribution without doing literally anything other than 3DS on, game in the slot, closed up, in the backpack. It's also nice in that that's actually one of the only events we can still distribute amongst ourselves without any extra tools, because of how it was distributed. You know, it's gone forever, but for those of us who have save files with that data, it's preserved for as long as those save files remain intact. Oh yeah, the DS handhelds can be quite good on battery. Can be. Gonna give me something? Yay! I could use that later and get a 1x catch rate because, you know, that's as good as it is. Should I heal? Probably. Yeah, I still really like the 3DS. It's such a capable little console, specifically a new 3DS, since that has the extra performance that actually lets it run certain games without it being not as good. Yeah, such a good little handheld, but at the same time, it can only do so much. Hey look, it's not a shiny Spinnerack, that's just how it looked in Gold and Silver. Well, Gold at the very least. As a reminder, Gold and Silver are actually Game Boy games. They're not Game Boy Color games, they're just Game Boy Color compatible? But they're still Game Boy games at heart, so the coloring's a bit weird on them because of that. It wasn't until Crystal that it was actually Game Boy Color exclusive. Yeah, Flykin. The battery's even better when it's not old and bulging. Yeah, I've replaced the battery in mine already. Anyway, everyone's favorite bathroom trip scene. Again. As the bot said, it's time for a break. Just going to take a few minutes, stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. The only time during the stream I run ads prevents pre-rolls for next hour. Long story short, ad-free gameplay at the small cost of ads now when nothing is happening. Simple as that. Yeah, exactly. There's some weird forward-compatible games that were, they were designed for the older system, but could kind of upgrade themselves a little bit to look better on the newer generation. I think that existed for a couple of Game Boy Color games for Game Boy Advance as well. I think, maybe? Am I remembering that right? I think so. It doesn't make any sense for GBA to DS, obviously. Although, well, the games don't run the same in that instance. But anyway. Yeah. Gold and Silver are one of those games. Anyway, like I said, when I get... I'm taking my break, and when I get back, we'll take on Bugsy and then head for Goldenrod. So, BRB. Alrighty, I am back once again, and before we hop back into it, you know, this AFK scene, if you don't know, it was recorded in a game called The Witness. Good game, very good game. Puzzle game. I don't want to say too much about it, just because if you haven't played it, and you can manage to at some point, like, it's worth it, in my opinion. If you're not this type to, you know, enjoy solving puzzles, and maybe not for you, but it's a fantastic game. Anyway, point is, I realized recently that this video, because it's a video, obviously, playing for the background, I need to re-record it. Because it turns out you can actually tell, looking at this video, that I have not 100%ed that save. I won't say how you can tell, but there are ways. And if you're wondering, no, it's not the lasers. I'm pretty sure all the lasers are. I'm only counting 10, but there might be one visible there. Could be one more than that. But anyway. Yeah. I should re-record that and make it a longer loop as well, because you can kind of tell when it loops sometimes. Yeah. Does mean I'd have to try and recreate that shot, though. And I also have to 100% a save. Oh well. Anyway, back to the game. Goodbye, Paris. Good riddance. Can't wait to get to Legends, where I can then get annoyed by all the Paris and Parasect. You wanna just get stuck not looking left? I got tired of waiting. They really are. They really are angry little bastards. Gen 7, I really liked Parasect because of its utility as a false swiper. And then Legends came out. The original Arceus, or Arceus if you prefer. Little assholes. They're not even in Gen 9 is the best part. Yet. Don't need it in Legends, honestly. Yeah, so spoiler alert, you'll never be seeing a Paris fought by me in one of these playthroughs as a result. Well, except maybe Legends. Don't forget that with Legends Arceus, you have to catch things to progress the story, right? Like, X-ray search is kind of how progression occurs, so I'll probably end up catching a Paris in that, but that's it. And that will be out of necessity rather than because it's part of the challenge. The Shinx line because they were cute, then Arceus. Yep. Yep. Shinx is also kind of on the shit list after Arceus. Which is a shame, but they are aggressive little fuckers. No, we can go this way. Fine. Weasel, but for different reasons. They're not very nice either, are they? I was just thinking, wait, shouldn't I have learned Quick Attack? No, that was Cyndaquil that would learn it at this level. Yay! One turn sleep. Lost an hour of progress because the game screwed you over. Ouch. That really doesn't do a lot. That really doesn't do a lot either. Oh, okay. Rage, huh? No? Not sticking with rage? Fair enough. That just did over half of the health I had. Alright, fine. 2 supers. Yeah, they can kind of be a pain in the ass in that regard, can't they? I should have done this sooner, but eh. Calculated. One issue of going for solo Pokemon runs. Effectively solo. Much better. Wonder if I'll ever learn the name of this guy. Haha. Alright, so I had to use both of my super potions, but that's fine. That's why I have them, after all, is to use. Is there an item down here? I don't think there is. Item is further up, if I recall correctly. Yeah, let's not burn down the forest and all the Pokemon in it. Just to destroy a single Metapod. I was talking about hidden items, by the way, when I said I don't think there's any items down here. I'm specifically thinking of a certain hidden item hidden in a corner somewhere. This is not hidden, though. I'll take that. Yeah, that really sucks, Geeson. Clearly, you just need to make a Mega Tsunami blocker, though, for the future. Obviously. Like, how could you not even do that in the first place? I'm kidding, of course. You don't need to go full EJ on that, either. So it might help. Though that said, a big enough tsunami and you're screwed no matter what. Honk. Yay, the exact move that I need. Also, I need an HM friend. I need an HM friend, and I don't have one. Probably should have caught a Sentret earlier. Really? Almost as tall as your largest building. Yep. In that instance, no. You're just screwed. Something that's nice about Gen 2? Hold items. We've already seen it almost immediately with the berry. Something a bit more permanent. No need to go down the stairs, honestly, because... Alright. This asshole. I don't know what's on this route off the top of my head, so I can only hope it's something good. So much easier to do that in Gen 2 than it is Gen 1. I mean, Spearow, maybe? Let's see, learn set by HM in Gen... no. No, in fact, it does not learn it. Oddish can learn it, obviously. Bellsprout can learn it, that's quite a while ago, though. Cyndaquil can technically learn it, though I'd rather not. And beyond that, I don't really... Sunkern is another Pokemon that is almost not available in Johto. Almost. Sentret isn't all the way down here, is it? It's on 43 in Crystal, however, that's not here. It's only on 29. Okay, how about Oddish and Bellsprout? Oddish appears in Ilex Forest at night. Oh dear. If I go back to the other side of Union Cave, I can get a Bellsprout. Didn't really mean to close that tab. Probably pay attention to chat. Oh geez, Geeson. Yeah, no, you're not doing anything against that, are you? Ouch. Paris. What about Paris? Where's Paris found? Ilex Forest! Hey, that useless piece of shit is actually useful for something. Alright, back to the forest now that I'm over here. Yeah, I walked into that, didn't I? Comes in. That's all. Alright, Geeson, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I'll continue dissing it, Callie. That's the best part. Also, quick attack. That is almost how you spell quick attack if you're yelling. So, quick attack is 30 PP, 40 base power, and +1 priority. Versus tackle is 35 PP, 35 base power, and 95% accuracy. Why would I not just teach this over tackle? You know? A true hater would have gone all the way back to grab Centret instead. Nah, I want to get the bike before the end of tonight. That is going to take far too long to do. See, I hate Paris, but I don't... well... I don't entirely hate Paris sacks. Paris just sucks. But I also like efficiency. It's going back to the forest for one of these stupid things is much more efficient. It's gonna be a dick now because of everything I've said. Or I can just get in the ball after the second ball, that is. Counter rate. Yeah, like I said, technically Koalava could learn it, but I don't want to do that. Also, next nice thing about Gen 2. Yes, use cut. Alright, we're through it. No going into the menu for that bullshit. Isn't there a hidden item around here? I always have trouble with this one. Oh, crystal only. Crystal only hidden item. So I wasn't wrong. I went to the right spot, just... not here. I literally just caught one of you. Go away. Another super potion to make up for the one I already used. I just checked again, and there should be an item there, but there's not. This isn't crystal. Give me a break, game. How many goddamn bugs to step on? Also, I know why they do it, but the fact that they give you an 80 BP move this early on in the game is kind of ridiculous. There's supposed to be something there, apparently. Like, don't forget, Headbutt is 80 base power. Get yourself a normal type, and you are doing damage. And even on a non-normal type, it's still pretty damn good. An item there? No? Cool. Well, there's an item not there. Crystal only. So many crystal only HMs. Or HMs, hidden items. I'll pick up Sweet Scent, why not? Damn. I literally could have just gone to the other side of the sign. Oh, you have 4 Pokemon? I should have just gone to the other side of the sign. Jerk. Also, we're seeing Johto's fantastic level curve in action here. Like, yes, this person has 4 Pokemon, but level 7 to start? Really? Seven, 10, 8, and... 8. Meanwhile, I'm already up into the 20s, which, to be fair, you wouldn't normally be this high if you were actually playing the game as you're intended to, which is, you know, using multiple Pokemon. But why would I do that? No real reason to go in there, since, you know, no odd egg. Weird not having the prompts when you enter a new town. Where am I going? The wrong place, that's where. Now, do I remember the Gen 2 order off the top of my head? Survey says no. I got it wrong. They changed the order between the original trio and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so I never remember which one's which. Yeah, check the IDs and tell me that I lost. Yay, he did the thing! Alright, I'm tired of going slow. borrowed, quote unquote. Yay! I guess just Whitney next, right? The dreaded Whitney battle. But not quite yet. Rude, not that I care. I mean, I can't say it's been smooth sailing every single time, but yeah. If anything, it was never the mill tank. Oh, you said the thing again, didn't you, Predominant? Disable? Oh, well, that could be why it didn't work. Apparently I need to go to the PC and, well, Pokemon Center and heal. Oh good, there's another one. That explains why they were all lower level, because there's 3 of them. Oh, you jerk. You're just delaying the inevitable. What a jerk. Is that what you intended both times? Because, yeah, you did the same thing last night. I don't even know if he's listening, to be fair. Mike! Oh, you are listening. Yeah, you sent the same exact message last night. Okay, that's gonna help a lot in battling Whitney. Yeah, if I had gone in with just quick attack, then maybe I could understand the issues that others have had, but I'm not doing that, so... Movement is very easy in this when you can just walk. I'm up, or you're at walk and I'm your entertainment? Oh. Oh dear. Well, now I hope this battle isn't a shit show, even though that would probably be more entertaining. 'Cause I don't want this battle to be a shit show regardless. Oh, please don't do that. Rude. That's triple, quadruple slap, quintuple slap even. Ah, for fuck's sake. See? I told you, it's not the damn mill tank. Please don't do it. Never the Miltank. It was always the stupid Clefairy. I like how Double Slap has not actually double slapped yet. Oh, good. Really? See? It was never the frickin' Miltank. It's that stupid effing Clefairy. All the moves for it to roll. Well, good thing it's not Gen 5, otherwise I would've just wasted my turn there. Good thing I picked up that revive. Oh, you asshole. One time where it's nice to get a female starter. How about this? Rude? I don't have any good healing items. Oh, here we go. Hoping I would survive that. If that Clefairy hadn't been a problem, I maintain that battle wouldn't have gone that way. I could have reset, but I won't. Okay, first things first, I don't want you using metronome, period, so don't. Still attacking even though I use smokescreen, love it. And it went 5 times. Oh, good! Starting already, huh? Wow. That's fine, you know, just ignore the fact that I'm reducing your accuracy and hit an 85% accurate move through... Was that 3 reductions at that point? Ridiculous. Alright, Paris, you stupid piece of shit, it's all up to you. And you're dead. Or I lose all of my money. Don't sell revives yet. Makes sense. But also... No, there's one. Can't buy it. Cool! Third time's the charm, right? Committing to my losses. Funny how I say it's never the mill tank, and yet both times it's technically been the mill tank. In my defense, hitting rollout through 3 accuracy drops is kinda bullshit. Nice crit. Alright, I'll take the... Heck yes, I'll take it, but I'm not happy about it. Right, evil? Yay, it missed! I've had enough of your bullshit, Whitney. Yeah, try getting more than one hit of rollout. Now you jerk. Oh, but attract will still land. I'm happy to have a Quilava that's male, since that means its stats are probably on the better side. However, its attack stat at least is on the better side. However, it's problematic for Whitney. Can you please attack? What is this bullshit? Oh my god. Literal fucking bullshit. Perfect. Milk drink. Right, you have that move, don't you? Can you stop? Good. Can't do anything about that. That will reduce damage from any of her attacking moves. Damn, I tried. Pretty much had to be a crit, but it was worth the chance. Really? From that health? Good. Alright. Still a battle full of bullshit, but it's over at least. Usually don't have that many problems. Yay. I think this is more or less the point I was at the end of Red Day 1. 3 badges. To be fair though, there's a lot more game in this one, considering the end goal is red. Yeah. Bit more to do as a result. You've been moved to be mandatory. Of course, it has to be a fire type. Yeah, no surprise there. You only have piglets? They don't seem to like fire, do they? Oh no, this is a Zubat. Also does not like fire. Also, we're 1 HP off of niceness. I don't know how to handle both of you being spinners. Well, no, the left one is a rotator. Oh, you... Fine, I'll go through National Park, why not? Right thing to do anyway. Just gotta stop and enjoy the music, right? Alright, that was the last item, if I remember correctly, or at least as far as I'm aware. Now, maybe there's a hidden item somewhere that isn't in Crystal. Could have gotten on the bike to expedite the process of leaving, but music. Alright, I'm leaving now. Fine. Wow. That is a sliver of health. And it's gone. Now. Really? Really, though. Right? I didn't have a lot to work with, and yet they still did work. Yeah, that's not a revive, is it? I have a revive somewhere in here, don't I? I couldn't afford it. That's extremely frustrating. I got confusioned to death, and now I have to make that trip all over again. Oh, but the Togepi egg is hatching. Literally would not have had this issue in Crystal because that trainer is skippable. I mean, the trainer is still skippable, just gotta go a different way is all. Yeah, getting past that trainer multiple times, not likely, so get it over and done with. Ideally would have done it from below instead of side like that, but never mind that. Is this guy supposed to be juggling with the Voltorb? That seems inadvisable. Just don't let them become electrodes, I guess. Although I don't know how you juggle an electrode. They are not exactly tiny. Though to be fair, neither are Voltorb. Oh, you survived. But there is an extra battle over here now as well. Did I just knock out a wild Pokémon? Oh, I'm paying attention. To be fair, it's basically the end of the stream. Oop, did that to myself. So long as I don't lose to this trainer, I don't care. And with only one Pokemon and it being Tangela, which is not shiny, that's just its Gen 2 Sprite and Gold. The colors are really something. I was thinking Crystal. Apparently you don't need to do that in Gold. Cool. Good to know. Remember that for Silver, hopefully. Oh, the differences. Also, I'll just pick up my flying type. Do I actually get any Pokemon that can fly? Not sure that there are any Pokemon that can fly that are on the list of Pokemon that can be caught in every game, or at least transferred to every game. Alright, let's just go and heal and then go back to, nope. Go back up to the Sudowoodo. And then we'll end for the night there. Hadn't taken so long to switch over there, I might not have actually run into that NPC. He says after running into another NPC, or before running into another NPC. Better than running in front of them, right? Anyway. What am I doing? I don't know. Alright. 3 badges, not too far off of a 4th, though there is a rival battle in the way. But otherwise, that's it for tonight. Yeah, not bad. Not bad progress for only playing for a little over 2 hours, considering how much of a bitch Whitney was. I just got unlucky, honestly. Like, I might have been able to make those first 2 attempts work, but RNG was just not cooperating, so. And then even in the final battle, it still was not cooperating with how many times Infatuation said, no, you're not doing that. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, next stream is on Friday. Should be Next stream is on Friday. Should be a Seto. Either Trash Car or GT3s, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. At least Trash Car will be, in theory, road course. It'll be the first time we'll have done a road course since 2022. So, yeah, like Max and I were talking about before, is the car gonna be worth driving there? Is it gonna be good enough? Is it gonna even work? Who knows? Either way, it's probably gonna be a shit show. But that's alright, because we haven't done any AC in the last 2 weeks, so who cares? Yes, I don't know. I'd rather just go back to racing the cars that we haven't raced in a while. And the F3s, because we actually have raced them semi-recently. It will work, it's just going to suck. I mean, you say that, Callie, but don't forget, CSP is updated since the last time we drove them. And you never know with CSP. Either way. Assetto will be what it is. There's also GTA. Oh, it's the top of the hour now, so... Yeah. So there's also GTA on Saturday, of course. Now with upgrades available through my menu. Not everything is there, it's a little bit janky at times. Regular GTA? Well, let me put it this way. If I'm hosting, we ain't doing regular GTA. If you want to do regular GTA, you gotta talk it over with the other folks, and then you guys can go do that yourselves. I ain't touching vanilla. Vanilla is... Nope. Fuck vanilla. Fuck Cockstar. Fuck BattleEye. Vanilla is not something I care to deal with anymore. Especially after all the time and effort I put into 5M. So yeah, you want to do that? Talk to the others and figure out if you all want to do it. You can do it yourselves. And if EJ asks me if we can do vanilla whenever the next time we do it, because I know he's interested in playing vanilla again at some point. If he asks me, I'm going to tell him the same thing. Like, you can do that if you want, but you're on your own. Don't bug me about it. Sorry, I'm not installing BattleEye. Simple as that. I can't go online. Stupid Cockstar. Yeah, you don't need to. Just, asking me regular GTA. And I don't know. Did that one time, though? Yeah, one and only time. Yeah, predominantly, I understand. Don't have a choice in the matter for 5M. But like I said, I'm not interested in vanilla anymore. So... Sorry, as I've said before, if I could make it better for you on 5M, I would, but... They broke things. So we're stuck with the inferior netcode, which is half the issue. Oh well. I can only do so much myself. Anyway, like I said, next stream Friday for Assetto, probably, maybe. And then GTA Saturday, unless everybody decides to go play vanilla instead. In case, go watch Callie, I guess. He'll probably stream it. I won't, because I won't be playing. But, as always, see what happens. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. If you want to watch some ads, stick around. If you're a sub, you shouldn't see any. But if you're not, don't want to watch ads, just leave. Not gonna miss anything. It's the end of the stream. That's the entire point. Stick around if you want to, or leave if you don't. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.